What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Altknots. Welcome to another day here in the yarn dungeon where I am all about showing the world that crochet is killer. I have a box here to open up today, and it is a box that I have been obsessing about for the past week and a half, which really isn't honestly that long, but when my app told me that it was supposed to be here last Friday, yeah, best believe I was rechecking and checking and refreshing and constantly refreshing like every freaking half hour. It was a little bit much, and I get it, super extra, but it's just something that I was really excited about, and I just wanted it to be here in the yarn dungeon already. My box of brand new Furls hooks is totally here, and I'm super freaking excited about it. Let me grab my box cutter so we can get into this. So this line is their Aquarius hooks, which is their brand new addition to their Zodiac hook line that I am obsessed over. Honestly, I literally want every single one of them, so I'm super excited to see it in person. Let's get into it. I'm done talking. We're gonna get into this. Okay. It's all wrapped up in one here. I love that. And we're gonna get rid of that there. No longer needed. Gosh, I love the packaging. They have these brand new boxes, which are, well, they're not like brand new anymore, but new-ish anyways. So it's a black and white box, Furls Streamline, and then it has the outline of their ergonomic handle hook here. Mystery of like, what's it gonna look like? What's yours gonna be inside? And I honestly don't know. So let's go ahead and open this up and see it for the very first time here in the yarn dungeon. What it's gonna look like. I don't want to drop it. Okay, I almost did there. Okay, yes. Which one do we have? We have an H, which is a 5mm. This one is definitely gonna get the most use for me. 5 or 5.5mm are like my straight up go-to every single day. So it's very fitting that I picked this one first out of this entire box here. Okay, we're just gonna give this a second here. I'm gonna unbox all of these and we're gonna take a closer look at all of them. One of the many things that I love about Furls Streamline hooks here is that they're hand poured. They have this amazing swirl in it. This one happens to be white. Every single one of these hooks is gonna look totally different. Obviously they have the same color, but the swirls are never in the same place. There may be a little bit more blue pooled in certain areas on certain hooks. So I have the entire line here. Every single one of these hooks is gonna look different. Okay, let's see. I think it's 10 that there are in this entire line. Yes, so 10 hooks in total, and it ranges from a 4mm all the way up to a 10mm. Like I said, for me, 5 to a 6.5, that's really like my happy zone. That's the hooks that I use the most. But for the summer, I definitely do use like a 4, 4.5, and then the winter, like currently at this moment in time, definitely use a 9 and a 10 for some big chunky cowls, some chunky mittens and everything too. So they will all get plenty of use. A little more on the ins and outs of the entire hook here. The Streamline Swirl, like I said, it is made out of resin. The length of each hook ends up being about 6 3/4 inch, which is perfect for me personally. It lays pretty much right there on the end of my hand, nice and comfortable. And then we get up to its iconic ergonomic handle shape right here, which encourages healthy hands and is the reason that I found Furls in the first place. There was a time when I was crocheting and I was getting terrible unbearable pain, like shooting pain from my elbow all the way up to my pinky, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, so much so that I would have to take days rest in between doing projects, and nobody wants to do that. I had to come to a point where either I had to find better tools or I needed to stop crocheting because I didn't want to do a craft that was going to cause me harm. That's kind of the polar opposite of what I was doing crochet for. So I typed up ergonomic handled crochet hooks. Furls is the very first company that popped up, and I'm so freaking glad that they did. I just ordered a couple of them. I think I ordered 3 right off the bat. They came, I love them. Here I am. Now I have an entire collection of them, and we're all the way up to the Aquarius line. Absolutely love them. For me personally, they just work. I can crochet all day, every day, and have no pain in any way, shape, or form. So if you are getting to that point where you're not able to crochet as long as you want, or maybe you are starting to get pain in your arm already, it's definitely worth checking it out. Their site is down below. They have a Q&A portion as well. You can click on that and see what other people have to say, common questions and everything. Everything is down below. Whenever I get brand new hooks, I like to go ahead and label all of mine because obviously these boxes are all the same and they don't say Aquarius or like the size of what the hook is inside there. And I have a lot of hooks back here that have very similar boxes or the exact same. I like to label all the outside, so I have these nice little label maker here. I'm gonna do that, and I like to do it on my bike, so that way I have a little excuse. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna ride my bike for like 30 minutes. It's probably not gonna take that long, but I have a nice excuse to sit here for a little while. Starting with Aquarius 4mm. There we go. Fingers crossed that I have enough stickers in here. I think I have more actually somewhere. Here is a close-up of the granny square that I made. I think, I don't know, maybe I'll just keep on going with this and make a hat or something out of it, or like a balaclava. I don't really know. I just wanted to do something simple, quick, and easy, and I ended up using the Wonder acrylic yarn. I use it for lots of different things, and it's super freaking soft too, so had to try it up with my brand new hook here, obviously. Alright, ghouls, but that's all I have for you today. So once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me here in the Yarn Dungeon. Check it out, my brand new Furls Aquarius hooks. Let me know in the comments down below if you've also been eyeballing these. Let me know what size you're absolutely obsessed with. For me, the 5 and 5.5mm are gonna get so much use this week. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. The rest of them, I am gonna go ahead and put them up on my shelf here on display. We're just gonna leave them out for the Aquarius season. But that's all I have for you ghouls today. So once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a fantastically spooky day, and I will see you in my next video.